Do I look really short?
No, you look like Oprah.
La Oprah Mexicana.
No, you're La Oprah. La Oprah.
Welcome, everyone. This is CRAFTEX, and we're on our podcast. I don't know what number it is, but we are here, and I'm here with Ernie Gonzalez, the Ernie Gonzalez in the house at CRAFTEX. Hi, Ernie. How are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, everybody, when you first walked in, everybody knows you.
It was a good feeling. It's a good feeling. But CRAFTEX has that way about making people feel like they're at home. So I think that helps too.
That does help. That does help. So we are here, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about you. I know you for many years.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been here at CRAFTEX for 20 years. You've been coming here for that many years.
Yes, ma'am.
Shopping.
Yeah.
So how did you find out about CRAFTEX?
So I originally worked for H-E-B Grocery Company. The grocery store was a great career. And I've always had a artistic ability to bring things to life and be creative and offer people suggestions. And through that, H-E-B does a great job of finding people's talents and sourcing talent within the organization. And because I did that, that's not something H-E-B does. They'd reach out to me anytime they needed decor advice, or especially for Christmas. So one of the floral managers said, "Hey, there's a place called CRAFTEX. I think you'd love it." And I did. I walked in, fell in love. It literally was the Disney of Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
And
yes.
so we walked in, it was magical, and I never stopped shopping here since.
Yes, and we've known you since then, and you would bring us coffee, you would bring us donuts, and even today you brought us coffee.
Yep.
And you brought cookies. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You've always been great to work with, of my experience with you. And
Thank you.
You've always been so fun. So I don't ever feel that I'm don't feel any kind of, like right now I may be a little nervous because, man, you're getting very, very, very popular.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need your signature.
No. So it started when I was a kid. My mom raised us to be good people.
Yes.
And she also said, why wouldn't you want people to seek to be around you all the time? And I always think of my favorite tias and tios, and in the Latin community, that's aunt and uncle. But everybody always talks about their favorite, right?
Yeah.
And so your favorite person, you want to be around them like all the time.
Yes.
And
You're
so
right.
if you walk life doing that, making yourself feel good enough that people want to be around you all the time, it helps, right? And H-E-B did a great job of instilling that quality into its employees and in me, and they kind of heighten the natural things that people come to the organization with. And I kind of approach design the same way.
Okay.
I design it that, if I'm going to create something, you should want to be around it, right? It's an investment. And I use like the 5 senses of design or element into my design so that it looks good. If I can, if it's for it to sound good, for it to smell good, whether you spray it with something to make it smell like the holidays. Good taste is, you don't have to taste it, but when you incorporate feelings into that, people remember it. And I think it makes a much longer lasting impression, right?
That's very true. Yeah, I believe that same thing. And so how do you get inspired? I know that a lot of people had asked you, and that is one question that I wanted to ask, because people do ask, okay, where do you get, 'cause that's the question I always get here. Where do you get all your inspirations when you design?
Inspiration is literally around you. Everywhere you look, there's inspiration. My personal opinion, everyone is born with God-given talents. Everybody. And it's what you do with the talents, I think, that makes the difference between someone who is a great artist or someone who is a great cook or chef. It's the passion they put behind it, the years of experience. All of those things make the great recipe for something outstanding, right? And so yesterday I actually took a trip to Atlanta.
I know. I want to hear about that.
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
And as I was walking at Market, there was this wall, and it was made out of black and white marble, and it was black and it was stripes. So it was a row of black, a row of white, and I filmed it.
You love black and white.
I do, and it inspired me. It started getting me thinking about how can I incorporate that into Halloween. Right now, I'm thinking about Halloween. And then it took me into Easter, and so anything you see can help inspire you. I see garbage sometimes, and I think, look at the color of that. I don't just see it that it's a McDonald's wrapper that was thrown down. I look at the color, and sometimes that will inspire me. But inspiration can come from people, moments. It can come from other designers. Like it's not copying. If you see something and it inspires you to do well, it's no different than we call the world that we live in, that we're around social media, and in social media there are influencers, right? And so when you really think about an influencer helps you, it influences you to buy something, to do something, to be like them, to be a better person, to be a better Christian, if that's what you are. Everyone has a different niche, right? And in the design industry, if someone inspires you to be creative, they've done their job, right? And CRAFTEX, you all do an amazing job of inspiring people to believe that they can do all of this. You have all the tools, all the materials. And so that's what's important and key, is that that inspiration comes from within and from what you see. It's very visual, right? Right. But if you can inspire somebody by making them feel good and making them feel that they can do it, it's a win-win. Oh, yeah. It's a win-win.
It's such a great feeling whenever you do that. And whenever you tell them, or they ask you the question, and then you tell them, okay, you don't have to do it at the scale that CRAFTEX does. If you're not in that moment, that's okay. Yeah. You can always grow, and you can start by one color, 2 colors, and so on and so forth. But it is an inspiration, whether it be something small or a huge tree, a huge garlands, or whatever they want to decorate. But it is an inspiration. And I think that by traveling also, because you travel a lot, you get inspired as well. I mean, you were just in Tulum.
It was amazing. It was nice. There were things that I saw there that the local, I call them designers. Everyone is a designer. People use the words, I'm crafty. Yeah. If you're making, you're designing. You're a designer. Yeah. And so everything we do is from landscape to architecture to your home. It's you're designing in a sense, right? It has all the principles of design, and whether you understand them or you don't, or they could just come naturally, that's what it is. And so the designers in Mexico that were hand making things, it's so there's such an appreciation for it too, right? There is. And they work so hard at doing it, and there's so much pride taken into their art, the artistry, right? Yes. No matter where you go, there's murals painted on the walls, and not graffiti, beautiful artwork just everywhere. And so I get a lot of inspiration for things that I see coming this fall. Ooh. I was very inspired with the Dia de los Muertos. Oh my and gosh. All of the vibrant colors and los rosas, the roses, and how beautiful the designs connect to an actual thing that happens, right? It's something emotional. So it goes back to that feeling. It's not just when you design something, if you can connect a feeling to it. Yes, ma'am.
It brings you memories of your loved ones, of so many things, your childhood, everything. And going back to that Dia de los Muertos, I really would love to go one day to Oaxaca at the end of
Let's go.
God,
it's November 1st, right?
October 30th. But it'll be October 31st. But I hear that a lot of people go really early, like October or August, September, October, from the beginning of October.
Well, if we can't go this year, I'll just do it on my front door. Stay tuned.
Ooh, that would be, because you also, that's another thing. Okay, so when a lot of people do ask too the same things that they ask you, I'm sure, do you decorate your home? How much do you decorate your home?
I think the word is over decorate my home.
There's no such thing.
I have a full-size attic you can walk
It's
in.
okay. It's
And a
okay.
storage facility.
Yes.
So
you do decorate.
I do, yeah.
Well, I've seen your posts, and
Yes.
and a lot of people have seen your front door, and it's always beautiful. The one that really captured my attention was with a lot of butterflies. I love butterflies.
Me too.
So beautiful. And I know you have a story about butterflies.
I do. So I have an aunt that actually, she loved butterflies, right? She loved what they stood for. She loved what they represented. To her, mariposas, that's the Spanish word for butterfly, was a sign of life and rebirth and relife. And when you think about what a caterpillar starts as, right? It turns into a butterfly. And before that, it's just membrane. It's nothing. It's God's work, right? Creating something and
Such an amazing
and
thing.
it starts from one thing and goes to turns into a butterfly, right? And I think sometimes when you see butterflies, it's a symbol of that people are thinking about you, or that maybe you should think about people. So butterflies are just they're magical, they're whimsical.
Yes.
They provide curiosity, right? And you see them, and you know what? I don't think we're blessed to see them all the time.
No.
Sometimes they're regional. You have to go places to see them. So when you see them, especially a monarch or a solid white or a white and black,
Oh, it's just so beautiful.
They're beautiful. So
Yes.
I like the way they look and design, and so I use them a lot, and it makes me think of my tia Yolanda.
So nice.
And she loved them.
Is she still with us?
She is with my mom in heaven.
Okay.
So
Very nice.
They left this earth like mariposas.
Yeah.
And so
you'll be putting an altar for your tia and mom
Yes.
and everybody.
it'll be at the front porch this year.
I think it'll look beautiful.
I've already started buying stuff.
That's good. I know it's going to be beautiful. That ribbon that we have, the
Oh.
pinks and the yellows, the bright fuchsias with the embroider. Oh,
embroidered
those are just
is
so beautiful.
Is fire.
Yes.
That I bought it in the 4-inch and the 2-inch.
I love it. Okay, so then now tell me
Yes, ma'am.
about your wonderful experience in Dallas Market. What did you
So-
see?
Well, I'm going to Dallas Market in January.
I'm sorry, in
Atlanta.
I'm
Yeah, so
sorry. Atlanta.
I hopped on a plane yesterday,
Ooh.
and then I hopped on a plane yesterday to come back.
You
So
went there and back
I
in
did.
the same day.
Yeah, it wasn't too
Okay.
bad. It wasn't too
Okay.
bad. I actually was through social media. The owner of the Round Top collection,
Yes.
Jeffrey Krause, messaged me and asked if I was going to be there and if I would entertain coming to see the showroom there. And I said, absolutely. That's great.
Awesome.
I also got to look at lighting, and I also do interior design. And,
Yes.
and I work for a company that actually sells furniture to interior designers and those sorts of things. And so I went and looked at the furniture, the outdoor furniture market, and I was enamored with the show. It was great. It's beautiful. If you ever get an opportunity to register to go to market,
it's a beautiful market.
it is. It's where. In fact, Michael's there right now,
Yes.
and so Cher. But I didn't see them. I should have called them, but I was a little
they're
short
over
on
there
time.
right now.
Yep,
Yes.
they're
I mean,
going
you
and
went
buying.
you went for one day. What much can you do?
Well, I did 30,000 steps
Oh.
yesterday, so I walked. That's what you can do. But I went to the showroom at the Round Top collection, and RTC is absolutely beautiful. It's a metalware that's handmade,
Yes.
hand painted. The piece is original, and I had an amazing time. I did some Ernie bows there. I've got this thing where I'm starting to make an Ernie bow in every city I travel to.
I love it.
And I either leave it there or I bring it home, or I just give it away to someone. I've done one in New York, now Atlanta.
I saw you
did
in
one
New
in
York,
Tulum.
yes.
So city coming to a city near you, I'll be doing some more bows.
Watch out, because he'll be flying everywhere.
And I'll
You
be
go everywhere.
posting it, my trip and everything that I did at market. I'll be posting it on my socials later.
Great. Well, I know that they're going to be wonderful. You're going to do wonderful with whatever you do.
Thanks.
You have this natural way of communicating with people, and you have a natural way of dealing with people as well. I've seen you around whenever you come in and
Yes,
you
ma'am.
talk to people, and you're so kind and you're always so happy. How do you get your energy? Where do you get your energy from? Because you have a high energy level.
I love espresso.
Okay.
I have an espresso machine at home because I love it, like strong coffee. You know, I've always had it,
Mm-hmm.
and in 2020 I had a stroke, right?
Yes.
And I was determined that I was not going to let something like that slow me down, and that I wasn't going to allow it to change me. And in fact, I wanted it was the best and the worst thing to ever happen to me, right?
Yeah.
And my doctors say that they really believe my attitude
Yes.
really had to do with how quickly I
believe it.
recovered, bounced back. And well, I think that kind of attitude caused me to do to get better, and it caused me to slow down a little bit so I could speed up. It was really, really important, right? And so the energy comes from, again, inspiration, others, being able to feed off of people,
Yes.
and being the best version of you is. There's no other version, right? And so I think that's what inspires me
That's true.
to really do well.
Okay, that's nice. I know that you're coming in our next weekend.
I am Saturday.
You're coming in
I'm
next
going to be
weekend.
here.
You're going to be
at
here, and you're
CRAFTEX.
going to have a wonderful virtual or in-store class.
Right,
But it's also
right.
going to be virtual.
You're
Tell us
correct.
all about it.
Well, I think most people call these they're called workshops. I think is what most people call them.
Yeah.
But I really think that if you can provide an experience for someone, it's much more important, right? And so I think for those that are attending here at CRAFTEX next Saturday, it's going to be an experience, right? And I want to make sure that you walk away thankful and with great memories of what you experienced while you were here, right?
And then they learned something. They're going to learn so much because you're going to
Absolutely.
be doing step by step, right?
Right.
Okay.
And so when you speak about learning, you know, you can be a teacher, and I love teachers, but a teacher who is also a student, being a student in your life means you're constantly learning and you're willing to learn, right? And so I think that there are things that I know I am going to learn from people in that room, regardless if it's the way they treat people, if they share a recipe, if they share a story,
And they
a
do.
memory, whatever it is that they share, I'm going to learn from them. So it's going to be a very interactive experience
Yes.
where I think we will all learn from each other, right?
Right.
And you can learn virtually too.
And it's going to be virtual as well. It's going to be virtual.
you can tune in. Yep.
And then it's going to be now. Is this one where they're going to have? Can they ship anything or no? They're not going to be doing that. Just a virtual.
Yeah, so CRAFTEX will ship you the kit if you want to buy the
Yes.
kit. They'll ship it to you, but
It-
we're limited on how many kits that we can
ship.
We can ship, and
Well, because it's only a week away.
right, it's Saturday.
only a week
So
away.
we got to make sure you'll be able to get it in time.
Right.
Or if you're local, you could pick it up.
Yeah,
you could pick it up
and
here at the
there has
store.
been a couple of people that have been asking about that.
Yes,
if
ma'am.
they can just pick it up and they can make it that day, so they can pick it
Right.
up and just do it themselves. And that's the other thing. We can also ship their the package, and they don't have to do it that day if they can't.
Yeah,
if they
it'll
know
be,
how to.
it'll be
yes,
available
it will be
online to
avail-
look at. Yep,
Exactly.
yes, ma'am.
Exactly. That's going to be wonderful. We're super excited.
I'll be posting this weekend and next week some bonus tutorials in our private group. So once you check out at
Okay.
craftex.com
Okay.
and you pay for it and everything's confirmed, they actually add you to a private group, and in that group is where you'll have extras insights to the experience, right?
Okay. So we get to see some secrets. We get to get some
Yep,
secrets.
they're all going to be
Ooh.
revealed. Yep.
Okay. It's not going to be a secret anymore, Ernie.
No, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
No, we love to share. We love to share how to do everything, all the tutorials and everything. We're always sharing our not our virtual, but always our tutorials, our DIYs are online. And CRAFTEX is very good on doing that. I know the social media department has been working so well.
They're amazing.
They're amazing. You work with them well, and they're always happy to help you and assist you in many ways.
But so is everybody that's here. I mean, I have nothing
Thank
bad to say
you.
about CRAFTEX. Like
No.
nothing.
Except for the
It's all
time
good.
I got mad at you.
No, well, I don't remember that.
Okay. Okay.
You know, really close people always you don't get along all the time. So sometimes it had nothing to do with art. We
No.
were just both we had worked probably
All day
we
long.
hadn't slept. Yep, it was towards
Yeah.
the end of the night, and
Yeah.
we just kind of were like Tina, what's wrong with you? She's like, Ernie, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you know what? Let's talk later. And so we moved on, and now
I think we've been good friends for a while. I know. I know.
Con amor.
And you're always super happy coming in here. But so then tell me, what else? What else is Ernie doing in the near future?
I think things just happen organically, right? And you have to put in effort, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
So you have to do to receive anything, right? But you know, I kind of have my 10 favorite words are: it's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? Anybody can bake a cake, but the way you package it, the way you bake it, and the way you give it to someone is way different than just say, here's your cake, right?
I know.
And so I really try to do everything with that same grace and presence so that it does come out intentional and the best when it's done, right?
It's directed to that person that you love.
And it changes things, right? And it's authentic. And I think being authentic is the best way to be, right?
It is. Yes.
And I think all that shows in design. It shows in the way you treat people and how you greet people and how you make people feel, right? And so everything I think goes back, when it goes to design, goes back to the experience, right? And so I think of Mexico and I think of them. I bought these really cool pom-poms and they're on a garland and they're handmade, right? And I saw somebody hand making it and they weren't making it. They were making it because they have to pay their bills, right?
Yeah.
But they were making it because they wanted to, right? It was their craft.
You can see the way they were making them.
Right.
Yeah.
And I believe that people don't buy what you sell, they buy why you're selling it.
Right.
And if you're selling it to make the world a better place, a beautiful place, to give someone an experience, I think people get behind that, and it means so much to them, right?
Yes, so it is. Yeah. And you know, we work in an industry where it's not a necessity. We know that.
Yeah. It's a luxury.
It's a luxury, but it's a beautiful luxury. Like, for instance, just Christmas alone. It brings so many people together.
Yeah.
And we just saw a big community, the community that was here. This community is here for Eufoma's class. And she is a wonderful person for our community here. Beautiful work. Beautiful person as well. And they were here, you know, and they knew who you were.
Oh,
see, it's a small world.
We are connected.
We're connected
in a very, what does it say, 6 degrees of separation? Like it's you kind of know somebody everywhere. Yeah. So I think this community is very supportive of each other. I think the community is by far, it's the most creative community, right?
Really.
But again, where you go, if you can leave your presence behind by the way you make people feel, I think that's the winning end game for me.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
so.
it is. And I think that for all those people that are taking Ernie's class, please come in early so that you have an opportunity to, you know, talk to him a little bit if you, you know, and shop around if you have to, because sometimes we come in a little short in time and it's a big store. If you haven't been here to this store, it's a pretty large store. Some people think that it's, you know, it's just a little room. It's a big store. So you're going to walk a lot. So make sure you come in with a lot of time on your hands. Come in, I don't know, an hour before. We open at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're here from 9 to 6. So you're going to be here at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'll actually be, before the class starts, I know you guys are going to start it off at 10 with the bow,
yes,
right?
We are.
I'll be in the Christmas showroom.
Okay.
And I'll be here. I'll help you shop. I'll help you look around.
Come on over.
I will be here and we'll just kind of peruse around and pick out ribbon. I think you're going to buy CRAFTEX ribbon, and then in the class, CRAFTEX is going to show you how to make a bow. And then in my session, I'm going to teach you how to make an Ernie bow.
Yay! Woo-hoo! So, are you going to have, you know, they can bring their own drinks.
Well, I'm providing.
Oh, you are?
I'm bringing mimosas. So I think, you know, a little we can do, I'm going to bring non-alcoholic. So if somebody wants a mimosa, a mock mosa, they can have some, but I'm going to bring my famous mimosa mix, and I'm also going to bring some baked treats that I like to make. So those are some extra bonuses that you'll be getting by attending.
Oh man, you're going to get a lot of gifts. Not only are you going to learn how to make an Ernie bow, you're going to have your own swag whenever you go home. You're going to have so much knowledge and so much love from Ernie and CRAFTEX. that you're going to enjoy it. And we are here, all of us are here to help you out with anything that you need, any kind of help designing or anything that anybody needs, we're here. Yeah, and you're going to be here.
I cannot wait. It's going to be epic.
I know it's going to be wonderful.
It's going to be an experience.
Okay. Anything you want to end our conversation with? Anything new that's coming up for you, or anything that you want to share with our community?
No, I would just say that always put your best foot forward. Think about what you're doing and how you're going to go about doing it, and don't ever let anybody ever take away your sunshine. Don't let them take away your shine. Don't let them take away your spirit. And don't ever let anyone tell you that you cannot do something, right? That should be fuel to make you know that you can do anything when you put your mind to it, right? And some things that always are important to me that I think of is, if I can inspire someone to believe that they can do more than they ever thought was possible, then at the end of the day, I'm a winner, right?
Yes.
Because I've helped inspire someone, right? I've helped influence them to be better in whatever it is that they choose to do, right? And so I often tell people too, I learned a lot of this at HEB, and they just treat their people well, right?
That's wonderful to learn.
And at the end of the day, when you treat people well, it comes back to you, right? But they'd ask the magic question, I want to get better at this, and how do I get better? Regardless if it was someone wanted to be a better mom, they wanted to be a better Christian, or they wanted to be a better eater, right? They're like, how do you stay on your diet, Ernie? Like you've lost weight, you stay trim. How do I still could lose some more weight, but they say, how do you do it, right?
Amazing already.
And so I tell a lot of people that the way you do it, the power behind it is that what do you put in front of yourself that you're looking at and seeing every single day? So a lot of people, when I ask them, do you have social media? Do you?
I do. Okay. I have a social media, and this is by Memo and Paola here. In the beginning, and how long have I had it? For like 3 years or something like that. And my kids would tell me, Tina, you need to go on Instagram, and I never did. And lately I've been on it, and you know what? I love it.
Yeah.
I wasn't into it before, but like I said, now I love to watch what everybody's doing, and I love to put my stuff out there too, because people reach out to me as well, and they're like, Tina, how do you do that? And I have 35 years of experience here in the industry, but I know what you're saying. It's, yes, you're right. We have to have a social media to show, not only for business, but for communication, and whatever you teach, somebody else is going to learn.
Right.
And that's a plus.
And with that social media one, the next question I would ask them is, well, what kind of social media what do you follow? What do you look at? And they're like, oh, I look at, entertainment. I look at, Love Island, and I look at, and it's like, well, tell me other things you look at. And so then I'd say, you just told me all these things you look at, and you told me you want to be a better Christian. Why aren't you looking at inspirational words from inspirational ministry, and why don't you put that in your search engine? Because our phones hear us.
It's a
so
computer.
What happens is you help tailorize what it is you look at. If you look at ours, we're looking at other designers.
Always.
We're looking at inspiration. I'm looking at public speaking. I'm looking at cooking recipes. I'm looking at homemakers. I'm looking at so guess what? If you really want to do something or be better at something, put yourself in a place where that's what you're seeing. My mom used to say, you're the company you keep. And I understood her, but I didn't understand her. If you look around at your friends, that's who you are. You are who you surround yourself by, right?
That's very, very
true.
true.
And you can't expect to get better if you're not putting yourself in a situation or surrounding to get better. So
that's very true.
That's what I would say is that's what's going to continue to help inspire me and to keep moving forward. Back to your question, say, hey, what's next? I don't know what's next.
Surprise.
But whatever's next, I want to be ready for it, right?
Yes.
And I want to do it better than I did before, right?
Oh, you will. And we learn every single day
in our
daily
be a student.
days.
Yep. Always.
All right, Ernie. Well, it was so nice it was an honor. It really is an honor because I know you for many years. And we know each other for many years,
Yes,
but it
ma'am.
is an honor, really, to have interview you because you are a great friend.
Oh, you're an amiga también. You're a
I
friend
know
too.
I am.
Not just anybody gets that homemade coffee.
No, I got homemade
That-
coffee
it is
from Ernie.
scratch.
Thank
That's
you.
right. No sugar.
Ooh,
No sugar
I know. He
added.
asked me before, "What do you want? What do you like?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to stay slim.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to lose a little.
Well,
I just need to stay healthy."
I too want to show appreciation and just say and thank you to the team here at CRAFTEX.
Yes.
Thank you to you. You guys inspire people. I love it. I love what it is that you guys do.
Thank you.
I love that you're incorporating an entire community to help. And I think showing gratitude is also it's a winning combination when you're inspirational, but you show thanks and you give thanks to people.
Yes.
So thank you and
Thank you.
and thank you CRAFTEX and
Oh,
all that
thank
good
you.
stuff.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you for coming and being here with
Cool.
us.
It was great. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
All right. We're out. It was
We're
great
done.
seeing everybody. Bye, y'all. Now let's talk.
See you next time.
Maybe we should have some coffee next.
Yes, let's
get
have some
cups
coffee.
or something, right?
Oh, I'm gonna bring some coffee.
Grab a mug.
Some mugs.
But can you bring me a Splenda because there's no sugar in it?
You don't need. Do you want sugar?
See, I want
Okay,
Splenda. Diet
okay.
sugar.